So one thing that I didn't know when I first bought the 6R is I didn't know what the quick shifter did or how it worked. So when I turned it on and started using it, I wasn't exactly sure on how it would work. So every time I would use it, wow, that is really loud. That's like in there. But every time I would use the quick shifter, I would roll off the throttle and then quick shift up. And I had no idea that you could just stay on the throttle. Like that literally blew my mind, and that made like all of my shifts way smoother. Like I'm not a professional when it comes to riding, but I don't know. It was really funny to learn that after not knowing it, and of how simple or how small of a change that is. It can change your riding style completely. Like every time, so back when I was on my older or my other bikes, like I would shift completely different, and I never really questioned why some shifts were jumpy, some were not. But one thing that I decided to do one time was go for a ride and just think about what I'm doing every time I do it. So when I want to downshift, what am I doing? What makes it happen and what makes it smooth? What makes it jumpy? When I started thinking about these things as I'm riding, it became more apparent to me about what I need to improve on. Like downshifting, I never thought about it, but all I knew that you had to do was just like pull in the clutch, blip, and then downshift. Like if you, like it's really hard to explain, but when you, for me, not saying that it works for everybody, but for me it helps a lot more when I think about how the process is done. So I'm like, oh, I want to downshift. I got to think about it. Let me pull in the clutch, blip, and then downshift. And because I know the process of what needs to go first, then what needs to go next and last, it makes it way easier for me to understand it because I know the order. Because when you rely on the internet for, learning, you're not always going to get the best information. Like, I tried searching up what the quick shifter did, and I for some reason I couldn't really find anything except like one video on YouTube that explained like, yeah, you could just like stay on the throttle and like keep shifting. I was like, what? Seriously? So after I learned that, and then I went to go, put it to the test, it really is that simple. I'm just like, boop, 6th gear, like without even doing anything. Like that explains quick shift. And then downshifting is a little different because I'm not good at it, but I've gotten way better than last time, or I guess the other times when I'm using it. But that is disgusting. But I don't know. When I tend to take my time and understand what I'm doing, that really teaches me better on the process of what needs to get done. Like maybe hopefully it'll help for some people that I explain my learning process. I'm like running out of breath. God damn. It's also because I can't breathe. Oh. But like my upshifts from first to second are extremely jumpy. So I'm trying to understand on why, and it's because there's neutral. Neutral really fucks with that, and I'm still trying to figure out how to make that not so jumpy. And I've learned that using quick shift from first to second is very no matter what, it's going to be jumpy with quick shifter from first to second. So what I'm trying to do is figure out on why I'm still so jumpy on normal, like first to second clutch normal shifts. I don't really know how to explain that. Like when you're riding, it's mainly muscle memory. Like you're not thinking like, oh, I gotta pull in the clutch now, then I gotta blip the throttle, then I gotta downshift. You don't really think about what you're doing. It's all just immediate. Also, the Pista is not the move. If you want a street helmet, I don't recommend the Pista. This is literally like a clout buy. I don't know. I mean, it looks amazing, but wow, it is not good for the street. Especially for moto vlogging, because it fogs up super quick. Even with my pin lock, like, it's just fogging up right in front of me. I decide I want to do a moto vlog at 9:30 at night when it's raining. Hell yeah, that's the perfect time to do it. But I've been riding for about 2.5 years. But in Alaska time, that's about, let's say, average summer here is about 6.5 months. So I am probably, I'm about to hit my 1 year of riding experience. Isn't that crazy? Bought my first bike. When did I buy my first bike? But yeah, I bought my first bike, I think, end of 2021. Or I think it was October 2021. And then I think I only rode it for like maybe 2 weeks. So you think I learned, but I didn't. But then I had to wait through that whole winter. I think I rode it all through 22. Yeah, rode it all through 22. No, that doesn't add up. I think I bought it okay, hold on. I bought my first bike in October of 2022. Hold on. Yep, no, I'm right. Okay, I bought my first bike October of 2022. I rode it all through 2023. Then I bought my Ninja 650. I bought my Ninja 650 in October of 23. Didn't ride it for that long. 2024 hit. I rode it for about 2 months, maybe 3, and then I just said fuck it, I'm buying the bike that I want, and then I bought this thing. So yeah, I don't have that much riding experience because I live in Alaska. If I'm lucky, I might be able to ride through October, but it just gets so cold. Like, I'm not even sure how long I'm gonna get in October. There's a chance I might get the whole month, or it might snow early, or it just gets way too cold no matter what, even if it's sunny. So we'll see how this year is. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little ramble of mine. Kind of hope the audio comes out well. I just want to do a quick little video about my experience as a rider and how long I've been doing it. But yeah, thank you.